Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Caitlin. If you're new here, otherwise welcome back. I love you. And today's video is going to be all about vision boarding. Quick disclaimer, I already filmed this video and I filmed it the day before I got a new phone, and even though I backed up my phone, this video and my what I got for Christmas video didn't make it to my new phone somehow. So here we are again, filming this video for the second time. Second time's the charm. We got this better than ever. First round was just practice. Now we're really getting into it. I'm gonna have better things to say, better quotes. I don't know. Let's get into it. Every year I make a vision board, whether I physically make it or I just make it digitally on Canva or something, or just on Pinterest. It really just helps set the tone for the year at a minimum. That's what it does, is like give you a vibe for who you want to be. But at the maximum, it can completely change your life. Today, I'm going to teach you how to make a vision board that actually works. First, we're going to go through what a vision board even is, then how it works, how your dreams come true, how I prepare mine, and then how I actually physically make mine, and then I'm going to show you what's on mine for 2025, which is right next to me. First, what is a vision board? It's a collection of goals and accomplishments that you want to do throughout the next year, emotions that you want to feel, people you want to meet, places you want to go, that sort of thing. And it basically puts all your ideas and your goals and your wants in front of you, so you can't lose sight of the goal. Now, the most exciting part, how vision boards actually work. Because I know there's a lot of you watching this that are saying, Caitlin, manifestation doesn't work. It's magic. It just simply can't work. Realistically, cannot work. What are you talking about? How can me putting little pictures on my wall relate to me completely changing my life? It can't. And let me say, it can. Hold on. Give me a chance. Seeing your goals in front of you and constantly being reminded of what you're working towards helps your brain see the connections and the next steps so much better, and it allows you to get where you're going a lot faster than if you were just working on it normally, I guess. The analogy I always like to use is when you're buying a new car or anything really, and you have a specific model in mind of what you want, and like maybe a specific color, whatever, and usually you're not really paying attention to the other cars around you. You're just like going on your day, doing your thing in your own little lane, right? And all of a sudden you have this car in mind that you want, and you start seeing it everywhere. You're saying, damn, since when did everyone get a red Volkswagen Beetle? You know, like, since when does everyone have one of those? And it helps your brain really see the connections. And then when you're driving to work, you may be driving past a dealership and you'll see, oh, a red Volkswagen Beetle sitting there. And you'll be like, oh, there's another one. You're like, oh, that one is on sale. Which usually, if you hadn't specified your goals, if you hadn't paid attention to your surroundings and kept the goal in mind, you would have never seen it. You would have just drove to work normally, stayed in your lane, not noticed anything. Manifestation works this way. It helps you form the connections. It helps you observe your surroundings with a filter that is narrowed in on your goals. And it's so much clearer to see the next steps. Oh, I can do this to get this, blah, blah, blah. It helps you get there. And you still have to put in the work. It's not magic. Like, it's not like, oh, I put it on my board, I'm gonna see it, I trust that I'll like see the connections and it'll all work out. No, you still have to put in some work, okay? You still have to make effort. You still have to push forward. And you might be thinking now, Caitlin, I don't really need a vision board. I can just remember my goals. And yes, you do not need a vision board to manifest. You don't. It's just a helpful tool, and it's especially nice to have in the new year when people are like rebranding themselves into a better version. Anyway, I hope that cleared it up. I hope that all made sense, and I honestly want to make a full video just on manifestation, so be on the lookout for that. Next is how I prep my vision boards. Usually this starts like early December, but sometimes I get excited and I just start it November-ish, like Thanksgiving. When it starts feeling like the end of the year is coming, I kind of start gathering and getting excited. But first thing I do, get on Pinterest. I know I literally say this in every single one of my videos. Pinterest is my life, and I owe Pinterest everything. Like every change I've ever made about my life, every little minor tweak about my style, thank you, Pinterest. First, make a mood board. And the mood board is different from the vision board. The mood board is super broad. At this stage, you are just adding anything and everything that resonates with you, anything that you could possibly be like, oh, I want to do that, or oh, I might want to do that next year, or oh, like I kind of like that. Add it to the mood board. You can add as many images on this one as you want. I think I had a few hundred at least, some years probably more if I'm honest. Yeah, just go crazy, go really crazy, add everything, and it really will. The more you add, the more you will naturally refine what you actually want out of it, and it just helps you like clear your mind, get a good grip on what you actually want versus like what might just be like a fun little image, like what might just be a little aesthetic photo. And second, a few weeks before the new year, like mid-December, I usually will make a new Pinterest board, and this one is my vision board. So from my mood board, I take the top photos that I most resonate with, that I feel like I most want to do in the new year, and I make my more refined version in my vision board. So usually this one will have like 30 images, maybe like 20 to 50 images. I don't know if you could fit 50 images on a board, but you can try. But yeah, this is super refined. This is super specific. Be very intentional with what you're putting on this board. Make as many details resonate with you as possible. Don't just add an image of like running shoes and say, oh, I want to run more. Like, have an image of a girl running in a place that looks like where you live, and with a girl that looks like you, or a guy, whoever, in clothes that looks like something you would wear. Like, you know, you get it, like, get super specific, especially when you're adding hundreds of images to your mood board. You can get this specific, and I promise you, the image is out there. Pinterest has everything. There's an image for it if you can think of it. And if you're having trouble refining it, also write down a list. Be like, oh, these are my specific goals. Maybe that'll help you refine it down more. And again, emotions you want to feel, goals you want to achieve, places you want to go, people you want to meet. And you can edit photos to be more personal. Like, I have a few on here that I edited, and I added my YouTube username or my TikTok username to make it so it's super personal, and it's like I'm actually visualizing me accomplishing it. Or if it's like a bank statement, maybe like edit in your bank numbers, obviously like only if people aren't seeing it. I wouldn't do it to mine because you guys are seeing it, but you get it. Like, make it as personal as physically possible so it resonates with you. Then print out the photos. Usually I go to Walmart and do it. I think they're the cheapest that I found. It's 14 cents per photo, and you can pick it up the same day, which is pretty unbeatable. I've never had an issue with them. Sometimes they're like a little out of scale, but I also don't do anything to like prevent that, so it's kind of on me. I've never had any issues with it. I love it. Been doing it for years, gonna continue doing it. And while I'm at Walmart, I can get my poster board and my tape. Yeah, I don't know why I don't have tape. I don't know. If you have tape, you can just have tape already at your house. Next is actually how to lay it out on the physical board. You have all your photos next to you, you have your poster board, you have your tape, you're sitting on the floor or at your table, and you're saying, what the heck do I do now? Lay it out a few times, just the photos on the poster board, shift it around, make a collage, cut out things that most resonate with you, cut out the details that don't really matter. Kind of make like a scrapbooky feel if you want. You can add drawings, add stickers, you can add whatever you want, but as long as it resonates with you, as long as it physically embodies your goals for this next year, it really doesn't matter what it looks like, as long as it helps you, as long as it gives you that feeling where you're like, yeah, this is what I want, you know, like, you'll know when it's done, but keep shifting stuff around. Don't be afraid to get crafty with it. It's your board, it's your life, it's your 2025. Then just tape on the photos. I do like the little roll technique, so it's like there's no tape showing, it just looks like the photos are magically stuck there. And then most importantly, hang it up eye level, somewhere where you will see it every single day, somewhere where it'll catch your eye every single day, not somewhere in passing. I see some people put them in your hallways, and I feel like that is not a good spot because I never pay attention to what's in my hallways. Put it somewhere where you spend a lot of time. Mine is right across from my bed, right next to the TV. When I'm looking at the TV, I'm also looking at my vision board, and I live in a studio, so my kitchen's right there. It's in the central part of my house where no matter where I am, I can always see it right before I go to bed. It's the last thing I see right when I wake up. It's the first thing I see. I'll show you where it is at the end of the video, but make sure it's in a spot where you will actually see it and actually pay attention to it every single day. Now, honestly, the actual most exciting part, in my opinion, is my board. So this is my board for 2025. This is everything I want to accomplish, everything I want to do. I will go through everything one by one, or at least like the key points, and I will put the image I'm talking about right here, but I'm going to look at it so I can talk about it, not just hold it up the entire time. First image is the image of a bunch of cameras, and it kind of represents for me making a lot of different content, me elevating my content a little bit, also hopefully getting my first camera this year, which would be life-changing. I also have on here like the YouTube analytics, like if you have YouTube Studio, which is like the creator portal app, it tells you like your analytics, you know. And I put on here plus 8K subscribers, which would be amazing. I haven't even hit 1K yet, which I cannot imagine getting thousands of subscribers at once. That just sounds like so crazy, so crazy. But also on here it has like your estimated revenue for the month, which means for me that I want to make money off of YouTube in 2025. I want to finally get a check, bitch. I love making these videos, but also like it's hard work. I'm working. Yeah, I want to get monetized, which is I need 1,000 subscribers. So subscribe. Also, I have on here TikTok analytics, and it's just like a bunch of numbers. Like I get a lot of followers, get a lot of likes, whatever. And manifesting TikTok not being deleted from the existence of the world, but also manifesting me growing my account in 2025. So today, also joining the TikTok Creator Fund, that would be iconic, that would be amazing. Next is like a banana cream cake with 10K on it, which would, for me, my boyfriend's favorite cake is a banana cream cake, and I also love it, so it kind of resonated that way. And 10K, I want to hit 10K subscribers. That would mean everything to me, honestly. I might cry thinking about it. There's also the camera sitting next to it, again representing me like getting my first camera, my first vlog camera, with a bottle of Stella Rosa wine, which if you know, a bitch loves Stella Rosa wine. Then we move on down the board, and we have a lot of images that represent to me being carefree, feeling just free and happy, and like I can just be myself out in the world and like just be like a free spirit, essentially. I used to have such like a free vibe to me, and I kind of lost that the last few years. I don't really know what happened. I don't know what the switch was, but I used to just be myself authentically, and I was so happy. I was like, not even that my life was better in any way. Honestly, if anything, my life was at its like actual worst point. But internally, I was just so happy with myself, and I just felt like so authentic, and I just felt like I could really be myself, to myself even, like not even to anyone else. Like I was just genuinely so filled with joy, and I would journal, and every day I would just like, I would have to journal just to get the like gratitude out. Like I was just so grateful. I was so happy. I was just like, I'm so happy to be like living my life. Like I love my mindset. I love my life, and it's just like, it really was just like genuinely happy. And I like my life is really great right now. I have a great life, and I just want to feel that like freedom again. Like it's such like a weightless feeling, and I just kind of I want that back, and I don't specifically know how to get that back, but I'm just working on bettering myself and being more in touch with myself, prioritizing myself, and I know that if I do that, it'll come back to me, because it was like my true self. Like she didn't go anywhere. She's in there. I just have to pull her back out. So yeah, being carefree, not caring about what other people think of me, just truly being me, being happy, period. Along the same lines, there's this like blurry picture of a person with a vlog camera, which represents like my carefreeness coming into my vlogs, me being able to vlog freely, not care about what other people think of me, and just truly like live my life and do the damn thing and do the things that I've always wanted to do, which is just like be free, be myself, be hot, be sexy, vlog, be a YouTuber. Like these are all things that I have wanted and that I know I can do. So let's fucking do it, 2025. And moving down the board is fitness. This year I am losing weight. I have said it for a few years now. I used to have an amazing body. I used to love going to the gym. I used to be so consistent in the gym, and I also had an eating disorder. So I never did it like truly, you know. We're in the gym. I've already been doing this for like 2 months, at least 3 months now, and I go 4, 5, 6, 7 days a week, eat on a calorie deficit, high protein. We're gonna get there. I have about 50 to 60 pounds to lose, So might take a bit, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Also, I want to get my splits. I've never actually truly gotten my splits. I've like gotten it, and I said I gotten it, but it's like I don't really count it if you can't lift your arms up, you know? Like my butt was on the ground, but I couldn't like lift my arms up without being in excruciating pain. So we're gonna get it so I can lift my arms up in the splits. Okay? Next is a picture of a girl smiling, and this represents me getting over my social anxiety. Yeah, I know. And I have always had a little bit of social anxiety, but there's been phases in my life where like I truly overcame it, I guess. Like there's been phases in my life where like I still have the anxiety in the back of my mind. Like I can feel it, but I'm able to push past it. And I haven't been able to do that the last few years. It's been really tough, and it's honestly been some of the worst. It's been the worst social anxiety of my life, and I haven't been able to smile because of it, which is weird. You might be watching this and be like, oh, you smiled multiple times throughout this video, but I truly like can't smile the way I used to smile, like true like full smile to strangers, and like when I'm real life talking to people. Like, I just can't really do it, and it's so weird to explain. Like, I just can't smile at people. Like, it's like my body, like, physically won't let me. Like, I have, like, a stroke face, essentially. That's what happens. And again, I'm gonna make a whole video on this because there has to be someone out there that has experienced this. But, yeah, like, my face strokes out when I have a panic attack, when I'm talking to people. And it truly, like, impacts my life so much. Like, even just baristas at the coffee shop and, like, people at my work and giving presentations and just everything. Like, I can't smile. And it gives off not good vibes. And people treat you differently when you don't smile at them, obviously. And it really has negatively impacted my life because of that. Like, people think I'm being a bitch, but really I'm just having a fucking panic attack. And yeah, I just want to be able to smile again and smile at people. I've always been like such a smiling person, and it used to be that smiling was my crutch through my social anxiety, and now not being able to smile, it's like, holy shit. Anyway, we're gonna figure out a way to get through it, and if I have to get medicated, I will, but we're gonna try to get through it. I'm hoping I just figure it out. We're gonna get through it. I'm gonna figure out a way. And I'm going to share it with you guys because there has to be one of you out there watching this that has been through this. Along the same line, it's just some images of overcoming like self-doubt, overcoming fear, just jumping into things that I've known I want to do my entire life. Like YouTube, I have been doing, but like truly like going all in, not being ashamed to vlog, not taking shortcuts on editing, like truly giving everything to the things that I know I've wanted to do my entire life. Next is like a feet pick and like nail pick, and that kind of, I know my nails aren't done right now, but that just represents self-care to me and like truly like taking the time to do all the little things for myself that I know will make myself feel and look better. And I have been doing this. I've been doing that for a few weeks now. I've been flossing every day, oil pulling every day, using mouthwash, obviously brushing my teeth every day, twice a day. Everyone does that, hopefully. But I've also been using a lot of Medicube toners and a lot of Medicube, like the collagen mask, and Dr. Dennis Gross AHA and BHA peeling wipes, and just really taking the extra time and the extra care. And I've been making sure to do all my teeth care before I do all my skincare, and just really taking my time, put on a playlist, get in the mood, take care of yourself. And I bought an IPL device because I want to be hairless for summer 2025. I'm so tired of having body hair. I want to be hairless, like a little big greasy cat. I want to be hairless. And yeah, obviously I always feel amazing when I have my nails and my toes done, and it doesn't even have to be professionally. I can just do it at home, and I just feel like a little elevated. So I want to do that. Next is something I should have talked about earlier, but it's getting like PR, like real PR. I've gotten some PR from, I don't know, like fake brands or like brands that are like, you know, like just brands that don't really exist, like drop shipping brands, I feel like. And I want to get PR from a real brand, and not in a way that they're like, oh, you should post for this and we'll give you a free product. Like, that's not what I'm talking about, because I do get that. I want like true like PR list PR, you know? Next is something that I am announcing very, very soon is an 839 credit score, which would be amazing. But honestly, my goal is over 800. I used to have an over 800 credit score, and then I got in $27,000 of credit card debt, and it dropped really far. It dropped to like 500, but now it's like mid 700s again, because I am almost done. I only have a little tiny bit left and I'm done. I'm free. It's only taken a year and a half, which I'm also going to make a video on. Just a few more be free images, live in the moment. I tend to stress myself out really bad. I overwhelm myself with overthinking, and I just really want to like let go, let live. What is that quote? I don't know. Just really like be free and go with the flow. And a quote I should have put on here, but I didn't, but it's like been running through my mind lately, is create more than you consume, which kind of goes along with these in my mind, because it's like I feel like a lot of my overthinking comes from consuming and comparing myself to others, and when I'm creating, I feel peace and like I feel like myself, and I feel like I'm getting closer towards my goals. And if I just focus on being free and creating and not worrying about how anything does, how I'm doing compared to other people, I can truly be free. And that's what I'm doing in 2025. Next is something also so exciting. Oh my gosh. I am learning to DJ. This is a spoiler if you watch my What I Got for Christmas video, but I got a DJ board. I got the DDJ Flex 4, and I mean, I already love it. I watched a few YouTube videos on how to get started, and I haven't physically done it yet, but I am going to learn this year. I've already learned a little bit. I want to actually be able to like make music and make remixes and like actually DJ a little bit at least by the end of the year. And it's just something I've always wanted to do ever since I first saw the very first J. Alvarez Alexis Ren video. Those videos changed a lot of people's lives, but they really changed my life, honestly. My entire life has revolved around those videos. Ever since I first saw those videos, I wanted to be Alexis Ren. I wanted to be J recording. I wanted to be the person making the music in the background, and here I am, a YouTuber wanting to be a DJ, and also My Life is Ava, watching her growing up and her evolution into becoming a full-blown actual DJ is crazy. It's just like something I've always wanted to do, and I'm gonna do some live streams, probably on TikTok, maybe here too, and do some live streams. I'm learning. It's probably gonna be rough at the beginning, so no judgment. Also, the queen, Sarah Landry, I was supposed to see her at Electric Forest last year and got rained out, didn't see her. I want to see her this year, so I put her up in my little DJ corner up here. The last photo is a photo of a girl absolutely slaying the scandalous little skimpy outfit, and I want that to be me, okay? On my vision board last year, there was this quote to dress like you're already famous, which I feel like I've accomplished this year. I've really like got into what my style is specifically. I love that for me. And now I want to get the body of my dreams so I can wear the actual clothes of my dreams, because that is the last step. Like, I have the style, I have the vision, I have everything that I could possibly need to slay house down boots, but the body that allows me to feel comfortable pulling off these outfits. So once I get the body, I'm gonna start dressing how we're meant to be dressing, okay? So yes, that is my 2025 vision board. That's everything that's on it, everything I'm going to do in 2025, and I can't wait to take you guys along with me. I can't wait to share more of my life with you, get closer, build a community. Like, this is something I've always wanted to do, and I just can't wait. I feel like 2025 is gonna be my year. Also, what should I put on this wall? This is the wall like above my bed, and I keep wanting to paint something, but I don't know what to paint, and I don't know what to put there. So if you have any cool ideas, comment them down below, and I'll make a video of me making it, because I need to fill the space. I've lived here a year. That's where she lives, right next to the TV, right next to the kitchen. Look at her every day. Slay. That is all. I hope this video helped you. I hope it motivates you to bring in some new energy for the new year, to build your dream life and accomplish all your goals that you have for 2025. I love you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Back to you.